Have you ever guys encountered a shocking post online and immediately believed that it was actually true? Or maybe you guys have shared a story on social media and later to find out that it was actually fake. Well, in this digital world where information spreads very quickly and sometimes false and harmful content easily fool people. Well, my name is Gazal Janimi Salkas, and today I will be explaining to you the three important concepts of disinformation. And these are misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation. So let's get into the discussion. Hello everyone. So to continue, let me introduce myself again. My name is Gazelle Janimi J. Salkas, and today we'll be discussing about fake news. So, the objectives for our discussion for today will be first, define and explain the different types of fake news. Second, discuss and analyze disinformation, malinformation, and misinformation with examples. Third, demonstrate how fake news spreads online and affects people and society. And third, well, I mean the last will be apply fact checking and media literacy skills in analyzing information. So here, misinformation. Misinformation means false or inaccurate information shared with the intent to deceive. Misinformation happens when people share wrong information because they think it is true. They do not intend to fool others, but the information is still incorrect. This usually spreads on social media, chats, or through rumors when people do not fact check before sharing. So, for an example of misinformation would be sharing a incorrect health advice online without checking reliable sources. Second, spreading rumors that a celebrity has died when the information is not confirmed. And third, sharing false weather warnings or earthquake predictions from unofficial pages. An example of misinformation would be this post. So this was shared by a parent on Facebook. This is about a announcement of saying that there will be no more grade 11 and 12 starting school year 2026 to 2027. But if we check about a fake news post claiming that the grade 11 and grade 12 will be removed starting school year 2026-27 spread on social media, causing confusion among students and parents. But if we fact check this post, to analyze this post, yes, we first check the source of the information, and we will be using a technique called the reverse image. So in order to do that, we will be uploading the picture on Google, Google. Then we will be checking other related posts about it. So here, as we can see, that most of this what is this called result were not from the official post of DepEd, but it was posted on posted from Instagram, Facebook, and other websites. But mostly they believed that it was true without actually checking it. So, but in here, as we fact check it on the official site of DepEd, according to DepEd, uh, and reports from the Philippine Information Agency, the information was confirmed to be false. DepEd clarified that K-12 programs will continue and there are no official plans on removing senior high school next school year. Yes. This supports the claim that the circulating post is not true because the information was disproven by official government sources. Therefore, this post considered misinformation since false information was spread and many people believe it as true. And next information will be about disinformation. So, disinformation is a false information that is intentionally created or shared to deceive or mislead people. So, disinformation refers to misleading or conflicting information that affects how people understand an issue. When different groups releases a different version of same event, people may become unsure of what is true. For example, editing a photo or video to make a person look guilty of something they did not do. Yeah, making a fake social media page that looks like an official government account. They're deliberately posting false election results to confuse voters, and lastly, spreading a made-up story about a public figure to damage their reputation. For example, here guys, let us watch this
Itinanggi
video
ng
first.
NBI na sila ang nagpaputok sa loob ng Senado.
Itinanggi ng NBI na sila ang
NBI
nagpaputok
Director
sa
Attorney
loob ng
Melvin
Senado.
Matibag,
Ayon
wala
kay
silang
NBI
dineploy
Director
na
Attorney
tauhan nila
Melvin
sa Senado
Matibag,
dahil wala
wala
naman
silang
daw
dineploy
utos
na tauhan
na
nila sa
arestuhin
Senado
si Senator
dahil wala
Bato de
naman
la
daw
Rosa.
utos na
Lahat daw ng
arestuhin si
opisyal ng
Senator
NBI
Bato
ay
de la
nasa
Rosa.
isang hotel
Lahat
ngayon
daw ng
para
opisyal
sa
ng
3-day
NBI ay nasa
workshop
isang
at
hotel
planning.
ngayon para sa
Sabi ni
3-day
Matibag,
workshop
nalaman
at
lang nilang may
planning.
nagpaputok sa
Sabi ni
Senado
Matibag,
nang tawagan
nalaman
siya ni
nilang may
Senator Loren
nagpaputok sa
Legarda.
Senado nang
Sinabihan daw
tawagan
siya
siya ni
ng
Senator
senadora
Loren
na
Legarda.
i-pull out ang
Sinabihan
kanyang
daw siya
NBI
ng
agents
senadora na
na
i-pull
sinagot
out
naman ni
ang kanyang
Matibag
NBI
na wala
agents
silang tauhan
na
doon.
sinagot naman ni
Sa
Matibag
ngayon,
na
hindi
wala
raw
silang
muna
tauhan
sila
doon.
pupunta
Sa
sa
ngayon,
Senado dahil
hindi raw
baka
muna sila pupunta sa Senado dahil baka
Yes, as you can see in the video guys, right, that the NBI what is this called, the NBI said that denied that they were responsible at the Senate, and they said that they had no personnel there. But in this video, let us watch the second video. Oh wait, this is actually from the conference briefing of spokesperson Claire Castro. So yeah.
Palabasin si Senator Bato. Meron po ba kayong naulinigan? Si Senator Bato, meron po ba kayong
That's the sentiment of that's the sentiment of course. Hindi na rin sa seguridad ng GSI is para sa seguridad ng GSI is to be arrest o iba natin namin sa pagpupunta. I-arrest mo yun, nakita namin natin ano na kung lalong-lalo na nakita naman natin so isa na po sa amin tinitingnan niya. Kaya naman po doon sa kaya naman po doon sa
So here, government official give an unofficial clarification regarding the alleged involvement of NBI agents in the Senate incident. The first video states that there was no NBI involved, but as we watch the second video, there was actually NBI there. So here, a article entitled Senate says a presence of NBI agents confirmed. So in this case, there were conflicting statements regarding the alleged presence of NBI agents inside the Senate. According to NBI Director Melvin matimbag the video earlier that there was no official deployed NBI agents in the Senate because NBI officials were attending a three-day fellowship event at a hotel. He also explained that the armed man involved was not an official deployed NBI agent but only a volunteer who worked as a driver who happened to possess a firearm. However, in another report of the Senate Sergeant of Arms or OSA stated that they have been receiving a report about a armed man that is about to head on the emergency exit on the Senate building, but the armed individual involved were confirmed to be a confirmed to be a NBI. Because of these conflicting claims, the public becomes confused about what truly happened during the incident. These situations can be connected to disinformation because public receive different narratives about narratives from authorities. One sided denied the deployment of NBI, while the other side said that claimed that the NBI personnel were present. So this contradiction created doubt, speculations, and confusing among viewers. And yes, this in this what is this called article OSA said that it was confirmed that there was actually a NBI there, which the report they have been receiving about a armed man was the NBI. Yeah. And now let's move on and talk about malinformation. So, malinformation is a true or accurate information that is shared in a way that is meant to harm, mislead, or damage a person, group, or organization. So malinformation is when a real information is shared in a way that can harm a person or group, organization, even if the information is the information is actually true. It becomes harmful because it is often taken from a private content shared without permission or presented in a way that it changes its meaning. For example, here, revealing a person's personal information like address or school to harm their reputation. Second one is sharing a real government documents out of context to create panic or misunderstanding. And the third one is using a true story but twisting the details to make someone look bad. For example, here is this. This is the issue between Zainab Harake and Wilbert Tolentino. This is entitled Zainab Harake on what caused falling out with Wilbert Tolentino. So the first one is it started when Zainab posted a post calling out someone a traitor. Then because of that, Wilbert saw it and he was triggered because the post looks like it was target from him. So because of that, Tolentino posted a video and and entitled it as Ang Revelasyon. So the video includes a leak conversation of them between Zainab Yes, screenshots involving other influencers such as Tony Fowler, Wamos, and Robbie Domingo, and more. In that conversation, Zainab said that what is this called? She says that the content of these influencers were trash. So that's why those influencers that was mentioned got triggered and made a live about that matter. So in this case, even though the information is not fake, the way it is revealed caused misunderstanding and damage to the people involved. And alright, and now we already explained the big difference between the three. What is it again? Okay, the three is misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation. To recall the difference between the three, misinformation means unintentional mistakes such as inaccurate photo captions, dates, statistics, translations, or when satire is taken seriously. And malinformation means deliberately publication of private information for personal or corporate rather than public interest, such as revenge porn, deliberately change of context, date, or time of genuine content. And for disinformation, it was like the two was being combined. For disinformation, it is fabricated or deliberately manipulated audio or visual content, intentionally created conspiracy theories or rumors. So how do we prevent this type of fake news? So here is the prevention of how we do it. The first one, always check if the information comes from an official or trusted source. We should check, or yes, as I did earlier, we should do the reverse image, like you upload the picture into Google and find if there is a connected or similar results about that particular post, issues, visuals, or anything. Second, verify news by comparing it with a reliable website or news organization, as what I said earlier. Do not immediately believe screenshots or edited posts on social media because, guys, there are many posts or screenshots that is edited or made by AIs, and it is more popular nowadays because since AI is now very advanced, it is able to make something look real but it was actually fake. And here, read the full article instead of relying only on headlines. So do not only read headlines, but we should read the full article to know better what is this post about. Check the date and context of the information before sharing it. Guys, this is very important, especially when the post was posted today or in recent, but actually it was from years ago. There has been many examples of that, but yeah, should always check the date and context of the information. So think critically and ask if the information makes sense. So you should think critically, if is this real? Does it make sense, or does it really connect to the the original post, pictures, videos about something? And lastly, avoid sharing posts if you are unsure whether they are true. Especially guys, if it is not a post but a links. There are also many circulating links that has been around, like, remember guys, post the link on the Labor Day. There has been a link, right, that stating that they will be giving out free load, but if and in order to get it, you will have to share it to many people in order to, like, have the 100% and you will get the load. But it was actually a scam. Yeah. And to end my discussion, guys, thank you for listening, and I hope you guys learned anything from what I have discussed, and you will guys be able to differentiate between misinformation, malinformation, and disinformation. And to end this, guys, let me give you a quote. So think before you click and share. So that is all. Until I see you again, and goodbye.